everybody, it's Trader Cobb here on the 10th of October. I just wanted to get a video out just covering a couple of points that I think are valid. Obviously Bitcoin has been on a absolute tear. Pull back into this area here, into that buy zone that I talked about. Bullish candle, moved on up. I was actually trying to get a video out back here, but for some reason my TradingView charts weren't working. I got it out on Twitter at Trader Cobb. But look, fact of the matter is that I had suggested that we'd probably go up and break to all-time highs before the end of October, and it's actually happening. Well, we haven't broken all-time highs yet, but I'm not too concerned. It's a very, very strong run. Obviously, with the fork coming up, it appears, I don't know this for certain, but it appears that there's been money moving across. It also appears that alts have been getting a solid working to the downside. So what does this actually mean? What do I think? Am I bearish? What's going on in my brain and the CRI team? Well, look, at the end of the day, I'm not concerned. I actually see this as a wonderful opportunity to buy good quality coins. Okay, good quality coins. A lot of the top 10 are getting absolutely nailed. Fair enough, fine, whatever. If you're on a number of Slack groups like I am, you'll see those Slack groups have been somewhat of a lynch mob lately. They've been very, very emotional, not very, not thinking clearly, and it's very, very evident that a lot of the crypto crowd are very young and haven't been through many corrections in their time. I'm patient, I'm waiting, I'm investing. My investment principles, as I've suggested earlier in these videos, is to long-term buy and hold. So what am I looking for as I believe to be good long-term holds? You've heard us talk a lot about metal. It's been getting an absolute beating lately, along with all the other alts, really. A big spike in price today, but ultimately the fundamentals of this coin are still very, very strong, and I continue to look to purchase more metal. I mean, it is at a discount right now. I'm not suggesting you should buy it, but do your own research and see what you like. I also like NEM. There was a partnership brought out, on the subject of metal as well. They were listed on Binance yesterday, which is great, and I believe that it's another great platform to create more volume for metal, especially after the fork. I also really, really like NEM. All right, I think it's got lots of very, very good potential. Again, it's at a very good price if you consider all-time highs, and I don't know why we would, but people do. It's a long way off, so there's plenty of room for upward momentum there. Again, do your own research and make sure that you agree with this. There's some really good coins that they're doing really good things. Ripple, I've mentioned it was holding against other markets. Sorry, as other markets were falling, it had a really strong run, breaking out, and then a big sell-off. It's come back quite considerably, but that doesn't change anything for me. Whether it was where we are now or further up, I think Ripple is also a very strong long-term hold. So ultimately what's going on here is Bitcoin continues to push on with the threat, or I should say, with the promise or the theory or thought or whatever you want to call it of Bitcoin gold coming out, and effectively people think that the free money. Look, whatever happens there, I'm not too concerned. I'm not chasing it. I really don't care. I truly believe that my strategy being alts to make money back into Bitcoin is ultimately what I'm going to stick to, which means right now is a fantastic opportunity to do your research. Don't be on the slacks. Don't be negative. Don't be crazy. Don't be selling. Don't be worried. Get out there and do your research, because right now we are looking at potentially one of the all-time greatest time to buy these alts. Now, I can say that now without knowing what's going on in the future, but if you truly believe, like I do, that cryptocurrency is going to be around for the long term and it's going to change the way that we do business, then I really believe that you need to go and think about the long-term view and trade, or invest, I should say, not trade, accordingly. Guys, great times right now, great buying opportunities. Bitcoin looking likely to continue on and break all-time highs. Speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.